Hi friends! Today we're going to read The Kissing Hand. This is one of Miss Jordan's favorite books. It's by Audrey Penn. The nice thing about The Kissing Hand, it's about Chester Raccoon who's going to school for the first time and he's scared to leave his mama. Have you been scared to leave your mom, dad, grandma, or grandpa? You're grown up? It can be scary when you're used to having them around and then all of a sudden not having them around. So we're going to read what happened to Chester Raccoon and what the kissing hand is. Chester Raccoon stood at the edge of the forest and cried. He's so sad. I don't want to go to school, he told his mother. I want to stay home with you. I want to play with my friends. I don't want to play with my toys and read my books and swing on my swing. Please, can I stay home with you? Who said that to their grown-up? Have you said that to your mom before, that you didn't want to come to school? Mrs. Raccoon looked at Chester, took him by the hand, and nuzzled him on the ear. Sometimes we all have to do things we don't want to do, she told him gently, even if they seem strange and scary at first, but you will love school once it starts. You'll make new friends and play with new toys, read new books, and swing on new swings. Besides, she added, I know a wonderful secret that will make your nights at school seem as warm and cozy as your days at home. He's making a new bird friend, playing in the sandbox with a mouse, reading with a mouse friend, and riding on a swing with a skunk. But did you catch that? He goes to school at night. That's kind of strange. We go to school during the day and we stay home at night. Chester wiped away his tears and looked interested. A secret? What's a secret? A very old secret, said Mrs. Raccoon. I learned it from my mother, and she learned it from hers. It's called the kissing hand. The kissing hand? Asked Chester. What's that? What do you think the kissing hand is? Could be. I'll show you, said Mrs. Raccoon. She took Chester's left hand and spread his tiny fingers into a fan, leaned over, and kissed Chester's hand right in the middle of his palm. Chester felt his mother's kiss rush from his hand, up his arm, and into his heart. Even his silky black mask tingled with that special warmth. Look at all that love from his hands. Mrs. Raccoon smiled. Now, she told Chester, whenever you feel lonely and just need a little loving from home, just press your hand to the cheek and think, Mommy loves you. Mommy loves you. And that very kiss will jump to your face and fill you with warm, toasty thoughts. Aw, do you think Chester's going to do that at school? He's got his kiss in his hand. I think he's going to hold it up to his cheek a couple times. She took Chester's hand and carefully wrapped his fingers around the kiss. Now be careful. Do not lose it, she teased him. But don't worry. When you open your hand and wash your food, I promise the kiss will stick. It's good. We don't want the kiss to be washed away. Chester loved his kissing hand. Now he knew his mother's love would go with him wherever he went, even to school. There's Chester. He's even playing and running around, and he knows he has his mom's love with him because of his kissing hand. That night, Chester stood in front of his school and looked thoughtful. Suddenly, he turned to his mother and grinned. He smiled at his mom. Give me your hand, he told her. What do you think he's going to do? She gave him a kissing hand. What's he going to do with her hand? Is he going to take his hand and try to take her to school with him? Or do you think he's going to give her a kissing hand? Let's read to find out. Chester took his mother's hand in his own and unfolded her large, familiar fingers into a fan. Next, he leaned forward and kissed the center of her hand. Aww. Now you have a kissing hand too, he told her, and with a gentle goodbye and I love you, Chester turned and danced away. Look at all of his friends joining him at school. Mrs. Raccoon watched Chester scamper across a tree limb and enter school. And as the hoot owl rang in the new school year, she pressed her left hand to her cheek and smiled. The warmth of Chester's kiss filled her heart with special words. Chester loves you, it sang. Chester loves you. Look at all of those friends at school. I think they're all having fun, especially if it's their first day at school. I love you. That's the end of it. Miss Jordan loves this book. Did you like this book? Do you have something kind of like this that you would do with your family? My family didn't have a kissing hand, but every day when we left, my mom would give us a big hug, the biggest hug she could give us, and say, this hug will last with you all day. And then we would come home and we would feel okay, especially when we would have to go to a new school. And it was always scary. But I knew my mom loved me and she gave me a hug that lasted me all day. I hope you have a good day, friends. Bye.